Good morning! It's a beautiful Sunday morning, and today I woke up extra early and I drove over to the lake because this morning I am going to be taking a paddleboard yoga class on the lake. And I'm so excited. I haven't done paddleboard yoga in quite some time now, and I was really craving it recently, so I'm really glad that I woke up early today and booked this class. I am just so excited to start my day being surrounded by nature, on the water, and connecting with my mind and body. I feel like it's such a perfect way to start a Sunday morning, so I'm very excited. Checking in after my class. It was amazing. I had so much fun. We were asked at the beginning of class to set an intention, and my intention I set was enjoyment, because I really just wanted to enjoy the experience and be mindful, moving my body and connecting with the water and nature. It's all about enjoyment for me. It's not about getting an intense workout in or anything like that. It's just about really enjoying the activity, because paddleboard yoga, it's just so enjoyable and so fun and so relaxing, and you do get movement and exercise from doing it, but for me it's mainly about the mindset of just having fun, embracing the moment, being present, and being connected with nature. So truly loved it. It was great. Something that I wanted to share that I've been thinking about since the end of the class, something that's just come into my mind and heart, a little message for you all, a little reminder for you all, is that I think it is so important for us to celebrate our wins and our successes and the amount of growth that we've experienced, celebrating those milestones, those achievements of manifesting and completing your goals and overcoming your challenges and fears and hardships in your life. And the reason I think that's so important is because I know that as someone who's a growth-minded person, it could be so easy for us to have our mindset on our goals and achieving the things that we want to achieve, that when we get to the point where we finally achieve them, a lot of the time we don't take the time to self-reflect and just be in the moment and be present and actually celebrate ourselves, celebrate the fact that we've achieved a goal that we were working towards for however long we were working towards it. I think what can happen is when you live life with a growth mindset, you just are always focused on the next thing. You're focused on the next goal. You're focused on the next intention. But I think we really need to remind ourselves to slow down and to actually celebrate the fact that we achieved a goal that we were working so hard towards. And you don't even need to just celebrate at the end of achieving the goal. You can celebrate along the journey of working towards that goal and reaching different milestones and noticing your progress. I think it's so important that we become our own biggest cheerleaders. Because if you're lucky, if you're on a journey of self-development and self-growth, if you're lucky, you have a support system, you have friends, you have family who are cheering you along the way. But the only really consistent person that is a part of your journey that actually understands all the intricacies and all of the depths of the struggles and the challenges you've been through and the work that you put into overcoming those challenges and all the feelings in between, all the struggles, all the ups and downs in between is you. You are the only one that knows how it feels to have gone through that journey and to come to the end, to the finish line, to the success point of realizing and celebrating the fact that you've actually overcome that challenge or you've reached that goal. You're the only one that understands all the intricacies, all of the feelings in between. So because of that, I think it's so important that you're the one that's your own biggest cheerleader. And I really feel like the reason this message has come up today is because paddleboard yoga is something that I haven't done in a while. It's been a minute, but the first time I did it, I've just been reflecting on the first time I did it was after I had been on my journey to overcome anxiety. Paddleboard yoga is something that I had watched other people do and I thought, I'm way too anxious to do that. I could never do that. And then when I overcame anxiety, I found the courage and the strength to be able to try it. And the thought of it was so uncomfortable when I had anxiety, but once I overcame anxiety, I felt so empowered by the idea of paddleboard yoga. It was something that was allowing me to face some of my fears. Like, I'm not super comfortable in deep water, so the fact that you're in the middle of a lake and you don't know how deep it is and you're just trusting yourself and trusting this board to support you and you could potentially fall in. There's a lot of fear that could come with paddleboard yoga, and I just remember feeling so empowered to try it, and when I did, I enjoyed it so much. So at that time, that was a few years ago now, I reflected on that time of, wow, look how far I've come, because myself, the version of myself that was an anxious person could never do this, and now I'm doing this. And now it's been even a few years past that point when I had that first experience with paddleboard yoga, that now when I do it, there's zero hesitation, there's zero fear, there's zero reservations. I just know that it's going to be such a good time and it's going to feel so good and it's going to connect me to nature, and I trust that it's going to be an enjoyable experience. And again, I think doing an activity, especially one that you either didn't have the courage to do before as a previous version of yourself, or doing that activity a few years later after you've come so far, I think doing an activity that you haven't done in a while is a really great way and a really great opportunity to reflect and to witness your own personal growth, because it just lends itself to reflecting on the last time that you did it and then noticing when you're doing it now. And you can invite yourself to have those thoughts of, wow, how much have I changed since then? Who have I become since then? What challenges have I overcome since then? What hardships have I overcome since then? How much have I grown since then? So I feel like that's why this message is really coming through today, because it's just a beautiful reminder to self-reflect on something that years ago, first of all, I would never do, and then a couple years ago found the encouragement and courage to do. And then now, just something that I could do so easily, no second thoughts, just enjoyment, just good vibes about it. It's a really great example of personal growth. So what I really want you to get from this message today is that ultimately you are doing great. You are so amazing. You have probably come so much farther than you are giving yourself credit for. And if you will just allow yourself to see your growth, first off, see your growth, reflect on your growth, but then celebrate the heck out of it. You are so amazing. If there's anything that's been troubling you, anything that's been challenging you over the years, and you've even made an inch or one step forward to work on addressing that challenge and overcoming that challenge, you don't even need to completely have successfully overcome it yet. You just need to be on the journey of it. It is so important to be your own hype person, be your own cheerleader, celebrate yourself, celebrate how far you've come, celebrate where you're going, be excited and rejuvenated and energized by where you're going, and allow your passion and excitement and just pride for yourself to fuel your journey along the way. We should all be so proud of ourselves. We should all celebrate this journey of life that we're on and everything that gets thrown our way and how we tackle it. Any challenge that you've ever had thrown your way, you have overcome it. Like I said, even if you haven't fully overcome it yet, you're on the journey of overcoming it. You are so much more powerful and strong and resilient than you probably give yourself credit for. And I just want you to celebrate that. I want you to recognize that. I want you to realize just how powerful you are, how much of a powerhouse you are. Because I don't even need to know you personally to know that you're amazing. If you're watching this video, I know that you are on a pursuit of growth and that you're working towards goals and things that you want to overcome or things that you want to achieve. So I just know, because you're here, how amazing you are, and I just am celebrating you. I'm being your cheerleader today. I'm telling you how great you are, but I want you to take this message and this lesson to heart and be your own biggest cheerleader. Learn how to become your own biggest cheerleader, because I just think that's such an important part of the personal development journey, is to learn how to be your biggest advocate, how to be your biggest support system, because only you know what you have been through. So you're doing amazing. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here. I'm just so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful that you're on your own journey, and I am always, always, always rooting you on, and I just hope that you are rooting yourself on too. So that's the message today. Hope you enjoyed.